situations like this. Jane Hampton Cook. Excuse me. Jane, thank you.
Thank you. Well, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu calling an emergency cabinet meeting today amid escalating violence in his country, including a pair of stabbings and shootings that left 3 people dead in Jerusalem. Connor Powell's live in that city with the latest. Connor.
Yeah, Jenna, the wave of violence that we've seen here for a couple weeks continuing today, but the attacks becoming even more brutal and vicious than what we've seen here in recent days. 2 Palestinians opening fire on a bus here in Jerusalem while another drove a car, and this is tough video to watch, into a bus stop. He got out of his vehicle and then went on a stabbing rampage. In total, 3 Israelis and 2 Palestinian attackers were killed today, more than a dozen wounded. Israeli officials, though, really struggling on how to stop the growing bloodshed, which has spread to violent clashes in the West Bank and Gaza between Israeli security officials and Palestinians. More than 24 Palestinians have been killed in the violence here in the recent weeks, including several attackers. Prime Minister Netanyahu, though, holding an emergency meeting of his security cabinet today, promising a harsh response. Tensions have really escalated here since the summer after conservative and extremist Israeli groups pushed to pray at the Temple Mount Al-Aqsa Mosque compound. This is a site that is holy to both Jews and Muslims, but under an international agreement between Israel and Jordan. Jews are allowed to visit the site, but not allowed to pray there. There's a member of the Israeli cabinet who wants to build a 3rd Jewish temple there. That's really incited the anger and passions of Palestinians here, on top of the sort of ongoing tensions between the Israelis and Palestinians. This has just set off a firestorm of anger and rage among the Palestinians, and it is
building a 3rd Temple Mount. The violence isn't the key here. It's the fact that a 3rd temple will be built upon the mount where the mosque stands. Solomon's Temple was originally built on this geographic location, and a 3rd and final temple will be built upon this mount when Yeshua Mashiach returns. Prophecy is being fulfilled daily. Prophecy is being fulfilled on a minute-to-minute basis. There's scoffers, there's people that don't believe. That's fine. But the fact is, God is not mocked. God will never be mocked. This will occur, and there's nothing any man, any entity can do about it. I invite you to delve into the prophecies and study for yourself. Don't believe me. Don't believe anyone. Read for yourself. Study for yourself. Ask God for clarity. Craig the Patriot out.